'Cause I want you to, baby. You too, baby. I want you to, baby. Baby. 'Cause I want you to, baby.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about natural hair growth and all my tips and tricks on how I actually grew my hair. You may or may not know, I did the big chop last year, so I have been natural for a year now. It has really given me a chance to explore and experiment with different products and just see what works well with my hair. And over the past year, I've actually learnt a lot of things about how my hair works and just how I was able to grow my hair at a reasonably fast rate. So I'm just going to talk you through a few tips of mine, and yeah, let's get started. The first thing I think that really contributed to my hair growth was actually a DIY hair growth oil that I started using. I found this on Curly Proverbs channel. Absolutely love her. I have learnt so much from her. If you don't know about her, check her out. She is just amazing. So one of the key ingredients in my DIY hair growth oil is MSM powder, and MSM is actually a sulfur which is typically used for things like problems with your muscles or your bones. It's used for asthma, it's used for hay fever as well. So there are millions and millions of benefits with MSM powder. So you can actually take it internally and not just apply it in your hair, and it is a great building block for your hair and your hair growth. And it's also great for actually lengthening the hair growth phase. I typically use this oil, I want to say 3 to 4 times a week, and it has genuinely helped in terms of hair growth. Another key ingredient in the DIY hair growth oil that Curly Proverbs produced was actually henna, and henna is something that is typically used for colouring your hair. However, henna has amazing benefits for hair growth. It actually reduces hair shedding, and I have noticed this especially during my wash days. I typically lose about 5 to 10 hair strands every week, and I think that is a massive improvement from when I actually started my hair journey. So henna is definitely one of those things that you want to maybe look into. However, it does colour your hair, so maybe you can use something like cassia powder. However, I don't really mind my hair colour changing or anything like that, and it only really lightens it when it's in the daylight or in the sunlight, so it's not really a big issue for me. Another key thing that I have learnt throughout my hair journey, which helped me just mainly managing my hair and actually just helping with hair growth, was washing my hair in sections, especially deep conditioning. This has saved my life, you guys, because I started off with really dry, damaged, brittle hair, and although I had cut off all the relaxed ends, I still found it very hard to comb through my hair, and my hair was still dry. It was just tangling all the time, and I was getting to a point where I was so frustrated with it. I actually wanted to big chop again, but I actually found that working your hair in sections really helps you manage all your tangles. One of the things that I love to use during wash day is a conditioner before my deep conditioner, and that really helps with slip. And one of the conditioners that I tend to use is the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil conditioner. It's in one of those pump bottles, so it's very good to work with, and I just literally pump 2 times and work my way in sections. I typically work in about 8 sections, and it is like a dream. My tangles just melt away, and that will really benefit with hair growth. Then that reduces shedding, that reduces breakage, and that actually retains a lot of your length as well. The third tip that I have, which is a very obvious one, but some people tend to forget this one, and that is consistency. Consistency is key, people. You can't be falling off halfway through your hair journey, just washing your hair once every 6 months, like, it's just not going to help you grow your hair. You have to get into a routine, and it's just like anything that you do. If you get into a routine, then it will eventually become a habit. And I have actually been religiously washing my hair once a week. I tend to cleanse or clarify my hair once a month, just so that I don't strip my hair of all its oils every single week. So I tend to just do that once every 4 weeks, and then in between I tend to do a DIY African black soap shampoo, which can dry your hair. However, I add oils. I'll put my recipe up here, and it's really great because you get all the benefits of the oils. It's got so much stuff in there. It has rosemary oil, neem oil, glycerin, which is great, especially because we're coming into the winter months and you need to be able to retain your moisture, and it has so many great benefits, so definitely check that out. The fourth tip that I have for you guys, which I really think contributed to my hair growth, was actually doing head massages with different oils. Now, I'm not the best at this. I don't do this every single day. Maybe twice a week I like to head massage. So I use things like peppermint oil, so maybe 5 drops of that. I use Jamaican black castor oil, which is brilliant for hair growth, a tablespoon of that. I use vitamin E oil. I use the capsules. You can get them in Holland and Barrett's or any drugstore that you have. And then I use 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, which is brilliant. If you are allergic to coconut oil, you can actually use olive oil or any other oil that you have. It's a little bit like a hot oil treatment, so I heat this up so that the coconut oil melts and everything just kind of infuses together, and then while the oil is still warm, I just massage it all over my head, and I do this for about 3 minutes. I do the inversion method as well sometimes, but not religiously, and the inversion method has been used in the Indian culture as well for hair growth, when you tip your head back, so you could be lying on your bed and then you make sure your head is hanging on the side, and that basically allows the blood to rush up to your head and get the circulation going while you're massaging your scalp. And so I do that for 3 minutes, leave the oil in for 30 minutes if I don't have enough time, or if it's wash day. Or if I do have loads of time, I will just twist my hair, put a cap on it and leave it on for 12 hours or overnight, so it's completely safe. Head massages are life, especially when you add peppermint oil or tea tree oil or any essential oil, because that will definitely help with the blood circulation and just getting all up in the crevices, you know? My last and final tip for you guys is low manipulation and protective styling. As you can see right here, I have a head wrap on, so I am not in any way, shape or form touching my hair, manipulating it, pulling it, combing it, because your hair literally just needs to be left alone, people. Leave it alone. I can't stress this enough. There are so many different protective styles that you can do. You can wear a wig, which I tend to do a lot of the time. You can put it in braids, so you can add extensions to it depending on the length of your hair, or you can just tuck it up in a big bun. There are so many different things that you can do, so I really think it's important just to leave your hair alone, don't touch it, and it will do wonders for you. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. If you want more tips or help on just natural hair in general, definitely leave a comment down below and I will answer your questions, maybe in another video. Make sure to share this video and subscribe to my channel. Turn on that notification bell down below so you can get updates from me, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.
Try to say your headless, boy, don't do it. If you say I'm on your mind, I just want you to.